So have you ever had one of those mornings where you wake up late, can't find anything, running out the door, spill coffee all over yourself, then you get out to your car, can't find your keys, we do find your keys, your car doesn't start, then it's just like everything is going wrong. And it's the wrong day to have this happen because you got that big presentation at work. In today's video, gentlemen, I'm going to talk about morning mistakes that men make and how to avoid them. Mistake number one, you're not jumping out of bed. So how often do you hear the alarm and you hit snooze? Multiple times. You want to get up at 6 o'clock, but you end up really getting up at 7 and your whole day is running behind. Why don't you jump out of bed? Part of it is motivation because when I was a kid and it was Christmas morning, I remember my parents could not keep me in my room. I was sneaking out at 4 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning, trying to see if Santa Claus came. Whatever it is, Disneyland, remember those days you had that great motivation to jump out of bed? You need to find that. You need to find something that's driving you. I know, and it can be actually relatively small. For me, I have a very nice coffee in the morning. I'm not afraid to spend a little bit of money and I kind of treat myself. But here's the deal, is I've got a window in which I'm allowed to have that treat and to be able to enjoy it. And if I don't wake up, I can't enjoy it. And within that window, I can have as many of those coffees as I want. So by setting up that system, I can tell you I'm excited to get up in the morning because I love to have my coffee. Find what's going to work for you and implement it. Mistake number two, gentlemen, you don't give yourself enough margin. Margin is the time between events. And the problem is we fall into this trap whenever we have a perfect morning. Let's say you get up at 7 o'clock and you're at work by 7:50, 10 minutes to spare. Wow, everything went perfect that morning. And you think I only need to wake up at 7 because it takes me 50 minutes to get dressed and get to work. The problem there is on average, it actually takes you 60 minutes and you keep falling into this trap thinking you only need 50 minutes, that if you get up at 7 and you're always wondering, why am I always so close? And then life happens to you. You have things that just, you get more responsibilities. You end up getting married, you have kids. You still only give yourself that 1 hour period and you start wondering, why am I 2 minutes late? Why am I 5 minutes late? Why, when something unexpected or just crazy happens, I am 15 minutes late? Stress builds up. Gentlemen, make sure that you're honest with yourself and you give yourself enough time to get ready. I'm not going to say you need to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning, but I am going to say that you need to be honest and give yourself enough margin. Morning mistake number 3, not having things prepared. So have your clothing laid out the night before. Make sure that your car, make sure you fill it up on the way home from work, not in the morning when you're going to be more rushed. When you go in to actually shave, to get ready in the morning, make sure things are there. Now, it's a great time to bring in our sponsor, Dollar Shave Club. They are the paid sponsor of this video, and I've been using their razors for over a year. Right now, gentlemen, new members can get a 1-month trial of any of the razors for only $1 with free shipping. After that, it's just a few bucks a month. Guys, there's no long-term commitments, no hidden fees, and you can cancel whenever you want. To get that $1 trial, go to dollarshaveclub.com/realmen. One of the things I just love about the Dollar Shave Club, everything is delivered right to you. So guys, when you wake up in the morning and you can't find your razor, hey, that wouldn't be a problem if you were using the Dollar Shave Club. Everything was delivered to you. But guys, they've got a lot more than just razors. Have you checked out? They've got their body cleanser. I've talked about this before and I've used it. It's good. They've got their post-shave cream, which is great after shaving. I've talked about their shave butter. This stuff is solid. And what I really love, again, is it's delivered right to my door. Morning mistake number 4, not having a routine. So if you don't have a routine, you are doing things randomly. The problem with random is it can't be improved. So it's better to have a bad routine than to have no routine at all. Because a bad routine, if you recognize it as such, you can start to make improvements. Things start to get better. You start to, hey, if I make this adjustment, do this, you then have a good routine. Then you have a great routine. And when you have a great routine, it sets your entire day on schedule, guys, and it's the best way to start your morning. Mistake number 5, skipping breakfast. So many of us have heard breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Some people are debating that. There's different views out there. But what I don't think you can debate is if you make a simple meal at home, you're going to save time. You're going to save money. And if you've got a family and you have breakfast with them, it's probably one of the best times of the day to actually talk to your kids. I've got 4 young kids and I can tell you they're growing so fast. And breakfast is one of the only times when I can talk to my son, ask him, what he's going to do today, how is he feeling, how was the day before. Sometimes I work late or I've got something going on and I don't see him in the evening. He gets busy with his friends. So for that reason, I love breakfast in the morning. Another bonus, whenever I'm filming video, if I don't eat breakfast, and maybe you guys have heard it in some of my other videos, you can tell because my stomach starts to growl. So guys, that's why I don't skip breakfast. The next morning mistake I want to talk about is you don't give yourself time for personal development in the morning. So when you first wake up, maybe you're a bit groggy, but then 5-10 minutes after that, especially if you engage in physical exercise, you are sometimes at your best. Your mind is just firing off on all cylinders. You are ready to learn. You're ready to engage in exercise. You're ready to have good conversations. So why wouldn't you use this time? Maybe wake up a bit early. You're having trouble with your wife. Let's just say that your relationship is on the rocks. How about setting aside 20 minutes, 15 minutes in the morning to have coffee with your spouse, with your partner, with that person that you want to build your life with? You can take these small steps, even if you're setting aside 15 minutes to do some reading, maybe to listen to an audiobook as you're doing some cleaning in and around the house early in the morning. The key point here is that you're taking that time for self-development, because when you find that it starts to work, you're going to improve, you're going to open up, and then you're going to start to do more. The final morning mistake is not having a place where you put things the night before so you can easily find them in the morning. I don't know about you guys, but I have a designated spot for my keys, for my wallet, for my phone. I don't have multiple chargers around the house that I can plug anywhere. Even though that sounds nice, I have one place where I always charge my phone. That way I know it's there. If it is not on my person, that is where the phone should be. But the same thing, I mean, how many times have you had to get ready in the morning, get out the door, and you can't even find your car keys? Have a valet, have a place where you put everything so you can find it when you need it. All right, gentlemen, now it's your turn. I want to hear from you down in the comments. What did I miss? What would you have added to make this video better? And guys, don't forget, go check out Dollar Shave Club. I've got a link down in the description so you can get that 1-month trial for $1. So go use that link, guys. If you have any questions, you know I go down the comments and I try to engage with you guys. Really appreciate what you guys have done to help me grow my channel in the last couple years. And I'm excited about what's to come. Gentlemen, I will see you in the next video. Take care.